this thing work? We are going. All right. You guys ready? Join me in singing. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going, but we know within. And we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know within. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. Wo-ya-ya, wo-ya-ya. Wo-ya-ya, wo-ya-ya. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going, but we know within. And we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. Wo-ya-ya, 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 wo-ya-ya-ya, 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 wo-ya-ya-ya. Thank you all so much for those harmonies. Oh my God. Isn't it? All right. What key is? Let us gather at this river. Let us gather one by one. Let us gather at this river. Let us gather one by one. Oh, let us gather at this river. Let us gather one by one. Yeah! Let us gather at this river. Let us gather one by. You guys are doing it one more time. Oh, let us gather at this river. Let us gather one by one. Let us gather at this river. Let us gather one by one. Thank you all so much. That was beautiful.
Good morning. Welcome to the beloved community at River of Grass, Unitarian Universalist congregation. We are delighted to have you here on this it's beautiful, but cloudy, rainy possibly, any kind of morning. YouTube is streaming, so let's have our chalice lighter, Allie, ring our chimes. If you wish to follow along with the service, you can scan the QR code on the screen or go to riverofgrassuu.org and click on Order of Service on the homepage. We will start our service today with a prelude. The music is Turn, Turn, Turn by the Byrds, and there's a YouTube link here.
Everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven.
Whoa. I guess there was no other purpose. We get to do, okay. We return now.
To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time for love, a time for hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late.
Woo, hey. Welcome, the beloved community, River of Grass Unitarian Universalist congregation is happy you're here this morning, both here in person and love streaming on YouTube Live. We celebrate all these ways to gather our beloved community in body and in spirit as we go and grow and flow the riverway. I'm Diane Diaz, and I've served this congregation since 2003, in a lot of different committees and groups. We especially want to welcome our visitors this morning and hope you'll stay for coffee and tea after service. And if you haven't already, stop by our welcome table up front. And we have to know how to stay in touch with you. And please take a moment to turn to those around you and both give and receive a welcome. Okay, everybody simmer down, simmer down. You here in this room, we welcome you. You on Lovestream YouTube, we welcome you. However you made your way among us this morning, we welcome you. Let's pause together to enter in this time as we connect again with one another, with the holy by any name and the light of love within us all, as we breathe in our time together. In this congregation, it's our mission to nurture our spirits, love intentionally, and create a just and healthy planet in our enduring search for truth, meaning, and faith. What we share here is not an unchanging dogma, but an affirmation that we are called to be agents of love and justice and build a world where everyone is cherished for who they are. River of Grass is an unapologetically progressive home of seekers of truth boldly told, love freely given, hope never failing, answering the call for peace and justice for all living things and the earth. Our congregation was intentionally named to lift up the place where we reside, the life-giving Florida Everglades, ancestral lands of the Tequesta and Calusa people, whose memory we honor today. The Miccosukee tribe of Florida and the Seminole tribe of Florida are the present-day stewards of these ancestral lands. May we strive to live by their example. Yeah. Okay. Marjorie Stoneman Douglas gave the poetic name River of Grass to the Everglades, and we honor her legacy by continuing to use that name. We open wide our doors, our hearts to you as you are, as we come together on this journey of transformation for ourselves and our world. May our sacred time together be one of caring, courage, transformation, and a call to action. Take it away.
Our call to worship this morning is from Unitarian Universalist poet Jess Reynolds from her book Love Like Thunder. And this poem is called Grounding. On my worst days, it is gravity I am most grateful for. The way the earth pulls at me from her core, yearns for me, keeps me pressed tightly against her surface. When my own core is hollowed out, when I have no more mass than a leaf dead on the branch, still, this is enough for the earth to find me. She reaches for what little I have and says, stay. Every meditation I have ever done begins by asking me to ground myself. This is not so much an action as an inaction, surrender, a voluntary abandonment of my own edges and tiny packaging. Sit with me now, press the soles of your feet back into the ground you sprang from. Feel the weight of your body and know that it is glorious. You are born of soil and sun, and all the heaviness of the earth is a call to you. The earth is reaching for you. Reach back. Reach back. Our opening music is hymn number 6 in the gray book.
Yes.
Just as Long as I Have Breath. Words by Alicia Carpenter, music by Johann Ebling. Please rise in body or in spirit and join in singing together.
Just as long as I have breath, I must answer yes to life. Though with pain I made my way, still with hope I meet each day. If they ask what I did well, tell them I said yes to life. Just as long as vision lasts, I must answer yes to truth. In my dream and in my dark, always that elusive spark. If they ask what I did well, tell them I said yes to truth. Just as long as my heart beats, I must answer yes to love. Disappointment pierced me through, still I kept on loving you. If they ask what I did well, tell them I said yes to love.
The flaming chalice is the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist tradition, a beacon of religious liberty shining through generation, now ours to hold high. Chalice lighter Ali Diaz will light our chalice for us this morning. Let's join our voices together with the words by Jess Reynolds. Your part is light the candle. Cup your hands around the flame and listen as it whispers. How quietly can you wait for the questions? Feel your body melt like wax, all your hardest parts softening to the touch, all your sharp edges smoothing over. Fix your eyes at the center of the flame, the center of being. Look into the darkness at the heart of the light. Bring into being the flame that bore us all. And now in the light of love, let us renew our covenant as we say together, love is the spirit of this congregation and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek truth in love, and to help one another. El amor es el espíritu de esta congregación y el servicio su ley principal. Esta es nuestra gran promesa, vivir juntos en paz, buscar la verdad a través del amor y ayudarnos mutuamente. And now, our wisdom story this morning is I Am Enough by Grace Byers, and illustrations are by Keturah A. Bobo. It's read by Andy Bunce.
Good morning. You ready for a story?
Yeah.
All right. This is called I Am Enough. I don't know if any of you ever felt like you weren't enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. Well, this book reminds us that we are all enough. Like the sun, I'm here to shine. Like the voice, I'm here to sing. Like the bird, I'm here to fly and soar high over everything. Like the trees, I'm here to grow. Like the mountains, here to stand. Like time, I'm here to be and be everything I can. Like the champ, I'm here to fight. Like the heart, I'm here to love. Like a ladder, here to climb, and like the air, to rise above. Like the wind, I'm here to push. Like a rope, I'm here to pull. Like the rain, I'm here to pour and drip and fall until I'm full. Like the moon, I'm here to dream. Like the student, here to learn. Like the water, here to swell. Like the fire, here to burn. Like the winner, I'm here to win. And if I don't, I get up again. I know that I may sometimes cry, but even then, I'm here to try. I'm not meant to be like you. You're not meant to be like me. Sometimes we will get along, and sometimes we will disagree. I know that we don't look the same, our skin, our eyes, our hair, our frame. But that does not dictate our worth. We both have places here on earth. And in the end, we are right here to live a life of love, not fear. To help each other when it's rough, to stay together. I'm enough.
Okay, and now let's sing our children to class. Yes, today? No? Or are they staying? Yes? Oh, there's a lot of self-determination in this congregation. Bless you and send you on your way. We love you and bless you today and every day. Okay. Whew. We sustain and strengthen this beloved community and its work in our world through the gifts of our time, our skills, our love, and our money. Each Sunday, 50% of our undesignated offerings go to LifeNet for Families, which provides meals, clothing, support for those in need here in Broward County. The remainder supports our mission and ministry at River of Grass. Ushers, please come forward to receive the offering. Scan the QR code or text the number on the screen to donate. You can also find several ways to give on the donate page on our website, riverofgrassuu.org.
From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live.
Ushers, please come forward. Thank you for your generous gifts. Our deepening music is Both Sides Now with words by Joni Mitchell as performed by Judy Collins. Wow. Please rise in body or in spirit and join in singing together. YouTube lyrics and music of Judy Collins, Both Sides Now.
Goes and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at
We lift these things, spoken and unspoken, written and unwritten, asking that our hearts be seen, even as we become seers of hearts, that we may serve one another and those beyond these walls with love and thankfulness today and every day. Amen, 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 Aho, Ashe, Namaste, blessed be. And so it is. Let us sing our musical response. The words are on the screen. From all that dwells below the sky, let songs of hope and faith arise. Let peace, goodwill on earth be sung, through every land, by every tongue. Amen. Today's message is all about the dialectics that we encounter in this universe that we're a part of. If you didn't major in philosophy or you don't have a hobby of reading Aristotle, you may have no idea what a dialectic is, or what it means to meet the moment dialectically. Simply put, dialectics refer to the dynamic, interconnected nature of this universe we are experiencing, where opposing forces are often present simultaneously, inside of us, outside of us, between us, changing all the time. Dialectics refer to the synthesis or integration of these opposing forces into a coherent whole. I learned about dialectics and became more observant of them in my own experience over the years. And I was excited to witness how often they appear in our UU faith. In our service today, we repeated our weekly ritual of inviting the sharing of joys and concerns as we acknowledge that the complex reality of community and sometimes our own intrapersonal experience involve both positive and negative experiences. We bring them together and we honor them here. We also make room for the experiences that cannot yet be shared, acknowledging a dialectic of public and private experience. It shows up in our hymns, our prayers, and I hope that today will spark your interest in looking for the dialectics that you experience. Each week at River of Grass, to better know ourselves and our faith as Unitarian Universalists, we consider those among us who made history and those who are making history as we speak. Our heritage this morning is Theodore Parker, born 1810, died 1860. In his 50 years, Theodore Parker, a prominent Unitarian minister and abolitionist, advocated for social justice and the idea of progress through, quote, the synthesis of ideas. His belief in ever-advancing truth reflects a dialectical approach to understanding morality and society. It is a precursor of our UU value of transformation. Parker advocated for a dynamic understanding of religious truth, arguing that it evolves over time. This is the opposite of dogma. This idea laid the groundwork for what we now experience as the free and responsible search for truth and meaning. Parker's approach often involved dialectical reasoning, where opposing ideas could lead to deeper understanding and synthesis, particularly in discussions of ethics and social justice. That is our heritage. Our hope lies today in this River of Grass Unitarian Universalist congregation, promoting the dialectical synthesis of opposing ideas and forces through our attention to inclusivity, social justice, and diverse perspectives. Our support of Black Lives Matter reflects an engagement with dialogue about race, privilege, and systemic inequality. Our recent Mosaic anti-racism training helped us synthesize diverse experiences around criminal justice and prison reform to foster new perspectives and paths forward. Dialectical thinking is needed in the area of environmental justice as conflicting interests of economic development and ecological sustainability emerge around AI. Our efforts towards LGBTQ rights advocacy navigates the tensions between traditional religious and social beliefs and modern understandings of gender and sexuality. My message today is fairly simple. I propose that by meeting this moment dialectically, we can increase our clarity and be more effective in how we address the experiences of this moment. Mine is a call to be more mindfully aware of our experience and to become more skilled in noticing when we have strayed into non-dialectical thinking and perception. Let me give you an example of non-dialectical thinking. Some of you will remember on November 6, 2001, President George Bush stated, "Either you are with us or you are with the terrorists," drawing a stark polarity, asking people to take sides. The gravity of that moment pulled at hearts and minds, fears for safety, anger at the intense violence that had just been perpetrated, and sadness over not just the loss of life, but more broadly, the loss of business as usual in the land of the free and the home of the brave. In such moments, it's difficult to hold the full weight that is the actual complexity of a harsh reality. It's so much easier to simplify and become attached to stories that comfort and feel good. Evil is out there, it's over there, it's called terrorism, let's destroy it. And goodness, peace, everything worthy and valuable is right here because this is America. How could anyone ever be against that? If you were sucked into this kind of non-dialectical thinking and experience after the events of 9/11, you're not alone. It was very tempting, and you're very human. Maybe like myself, you also notice that, for instance, liberal talk radio that you have been listening to every morning on your way to work suddenly disappeared. Talk radio personalities like Dr. Rachel Maddow and comedian Mark Maron suddenly vanished in the wake of this defining, tragic moment. You're either for us or against us. Did my desire to hear another perspective on the day's events now make me a terrorist sympathizer? Spoiler alert, I'm not a terrorist. But I do struggle to see my reality from a plurality of perspectives, even some that might be considered radical by some, or some that I might passionately disagree with. I want to remind us that non-dialectical thinking can occur no matter where your political, moral, or spiritual beliefs tend to reside. I remember it wasn't long after the tragedy of 9/11 that some were promoting their truth that it was an inside job. The Bush administration was in cahoots. It wasn't even caused by the jets. It was planted explosive devices. And others called these perspectives conspiracy theories because they didn't agree with them. Dialectics remind us that capital T truth is an ever-evolving thing that often involves parts, forces that are polar opposites, but that nonetheless coexist to create this wonderfully complex experience we call our existence. Two opposite things can both be true at the same time. The task in meeting the moment dialectically is thus a task of learning to balance. Balance is vitally important, but perhaps not the way that we sometimes think of it. A scale, for example, is a symbol of balance. Imagine how the weight on one side perfectly mirrors the weight on the other side, creating balance. But with dialectics, we're not necessarily interested in synthesizing opposites to create a perfect 50-50 balance. None of us wants a life that's perfect balance of 50% love and 50% hate. But a balance of attention where I perceive that in my heart of hearts I hold not just love, but sometimes hate, is the balance I suggest we look for. Holly Near inspires us with her song, "We Are a Gentle, Angry People." I have sung this beautiful dialectic side by side with my UU brothers and sisters right here in this room and out at protest rallies, attempting to balance my gentle, loving nature with my passionate, bold, fierce nature. Gentle, angry people. You know it. We are a gentle, angry people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. Thank you. Our beloved Reverend Amy Carroll Webb referred to this kind of dialectical synthesis as fierce love. The balance lies in our attention, never shying away from the aspects of our internal or external realities that may be uncomfortable or less preferred. Some of us struggle with the part of us that hates, even though the hate of injustice is the very fire of protest. And every meaningful social movement that we've experienced as a species is partly due to the channeling of that hate. I would argue that by recognizing that all parts of my experience are welcome, that all parts have their place, their reason and purpose for being, I can ultimately act in this world with greater clarity, effectiveness, and wholeness. Hate energy plus love energy equals fierce love. A few months ago, I noticed that we use a slide each week during our Stones reflection ritual, and the slide reads, Stones music. My mind quickly imagined something by the Rolling Stones accompanying this holy and sacred time of communion. My dear departed mother, a Christian true believer, might have labeled this thought, especially if I had uttered it out loud. And I did. Some of you know that. She would have labeled it sacrilege. I have found, however, that humor is often the perfect expression of the dialectic and an opportunity to resolve the tensions by allowing something opposite into awareness. Last week, I got my wish. Thank you, Britt Lundell, when, as we reflected with our stones, As Tears Go By the Rolling Stones was playing in the background. Anybody pick up on that? All right. Dare I say that some of us may hope that Sympathy for the Devil would one day accompany? Okay, maybe that's too much. The lyrics we heard earlier today in the Birds Turn, Turn, Turn are taken from the book of Ecclesiastes and represent ancient Hebrew wisdom that embraces the dialectic. For all of those opposites, there's a time, a season, a place, a purpose. When I am stuck in the perspective, it shouldn't be like this, I shouldn't be like this, they shouldn't be like this, this manner of thinking could help me get unstuck and see a broader, more integrated view. But wait, a time to kill? I'm a pacifist. I don't know if I can ever get behind a time to kill. I mean, unless it's the coronavirus. Oh yeah, the coronavirus. Kill it, kill away. Yeah, sometimes it's the passage of time that allows us to see the dialectical nature of reality. In Joni Mitchell's Both Sides Now, we heard Judy Collins sing with melancholy. As a child, I looked at clouds and saw ice cream castles in the air. But as she matured and life's challenges began to accumulate, a heartbreak, not getting that job, not getting into that school, now I see clouds as blocking out the sun, rain and snow on everyone, getting in my way. Neither of these views is the single truth, because both views, opposite as they are just perspectives on some ultimate truth that may actually be unknowable in all its mystery and complexity. It's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Eastern philosophies have long held that our experience is illusionary, a temporary creation of mind serving the belief, the feeling, the activity of the moment, but by no means a reflection of the ultimate ground of being from which it all comes. How powerful it is to occasionally take that step back from our reality as we perceive it and say, as Joni Mitchell did, it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. What a tremendous relief to be able, if just for a moment, to let go of having to have the answer, to be in the know, to have it all figured out, to have it all together. In our final musical selection today, we will listen to Alanis Morissette performing Ironic. Alanis's voice itself is a beautiful expression of the dialectic of joy and sorrow and a little bit of anger. In her song, she relates a series of life experiences that don't quite go the way they were expected or desired to go. She claims, isn't it ironic? A fly, disgust, in your Chardonnay, peaceful stress relief at the end of my busy day. Disgust, peace. The dialectic appears again. My favorite expression of the dialectic lies in her chorus, however, when she muses, life has a funny way of sneaking up on you when you think everything's okay and everything's going fine. And life has a funny way of helping you out when you think everything's wrong and everything blows up in your face. I want to thank everybody who helped me with this service, in front of the scenes and behind the scenes. It's a wonderful thing that we were able to bring the YouTube music together. I don't know what this would have been like if you had to hear me singing Alanis Morissette a cappella. But let's work together on meeting this moment dialectically. Let's embrace all parts of ourselves and our experience and help each other face it together. Balance really matters. Thinking dialectically makes a difference. Thank you. Amen. Our closing music, please rise in body and or spirit and join in singing. And dance in the aisles if you're moved to.
And though It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Mr. Play It Safe was afraid to fly. He packed his suitcase and kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight. And as the plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice? And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Life is a funny worry. I'm sneaking up on you when you think everything's okay and everything's going right. And life is a funny way. How many hours when you think everything's going wrong and everything blows up in your face. The traffic jam when you're already late, and no smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's meeting the man of my dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. And yeah, I really do think it's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? And yeah, life is a funny way of sneaking up on you. Life is a funny, funny way of helping you out, helping you out.
Our closing words today are The Music of the Spheres by Ernest Cardinal. The music of the spheres, a harmonious universe like a harp. Its rhythms are the equal, repeated seasons, the beating of the heart, day, night, the going and returning of migratory birds, the cycles of stars and corn, the mimosa that unfolds by day and folds up again at night, rhythms of moon and tide, one single rhythm in planets, atoms, sea, and apples that ripen and fall in the mind of Newton. Melody, accord, arpeggios, the harp of the universe, unity behind apparent multiplicity. That is the music. We extinguish this chalice, but not the light of truth, the warmth of our community, or the fire of transformation. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
The announcements. Okay. Aha. River of Grass, August 16th, 2026 announcements. For our last month of lay-led services, we've lined up some spectacular services. Next Sunday, August 23rd, is a call to social justice with our social justice seekers, Leanna Bresnahan, Susan Scotch Bejarano, Kechi Moro, and Theo Lucas. Okay. Let's hear how they are changing the world. Finally, on August 30th, we may have a surprise. No? Okay. Our annual auction will be Saturday, December 5th, thanks to Kathy's search. We now have a centrally located venue, the beautiful ballroom in the Sunrise Lakes Condo Phase 4 Clubhouse on Nob Hill Road, just south of Oakland Park Boulevard. Join Kathy's planning team to make the auction happen. They will meet virtually on Wednesday, August 19th at 7 p.m. See Kathy, Kathy's over there, after service, or email her at kjensrockout@gmail.com. Calling all river rowers. Ooh, our dynamic Rev Nick will be having several opportunities to meet and chat with him, both in person and on Zoom. The dates and times are up on the TV. Good. Don't let his black beard, shaved head, and black clothes scare you. I've left out stuff. I'm kidding. Come see while we already love him. Although ordained only a few months ago, Rev Nick has already made the pilgrimage to our headquarters in Boston. Here he is in front of our most important 19th century theologians. Ho ho. Yeah, it's incredible that Rev Nick in only a few years had made close connections to our beloved minister emerit, Rev. Amy, to our fondly remembered founding Rev. Ken Belden and his former wife, the inspiring Reverend Dr. Rebecca Savage. Let's shine on with Rev. Nick. And 6, join us for SWIM 2027, the Southeastern Winter Institute in mid-Florida. SWIM is perhaps a mini local SUSI. SWIM is from January 27th to February 2nd of 2027. Decompress after the holidays with other UUs in a beautiful natural setting along the peaceful Hillsborough River. See swim.org for details. And I think now, I don't have to say, oh wait, Ed. Oh. Yeah. Shame. We don't shame people here, right? Okay, simmer down. And now I invite you all to hospitality. And don't knock down the minister on the way there. Okay. Shine on.